He's back! Yep, Rusty's back in the truck. Also, got some idiots and Ass-Wagons, some drag racing trucks, a field on fire, and more on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, once again filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. That's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Yeah, I had to start off with Rusty since he's the biggest news of the day. You're back in the truck with me. Oh, I know. I love you too. Yeah, so he's feeling much better, as you can tell. He's been doing his doggy medication, Harprofen, whatever that is. But it's making him feel a lot better. So I got to give him one of those pills with breakfast, one with dinner. And so I'm having to do all the canned food, because if you put it in the dry, he'll just ignore it. He'll push that aside. So, but we'll do that. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, those bacon strips are coming. Don't worry. But as you can see, he's feeling much better. And after we got parked here in Vivian, South Dakota tonight, even got some video of Rusty running around a little bit. Seem to be doing much better, Rusty. Yeah, look at that. Happy dog, prancing around, tails in the air. That's what we want to see. Happy doggy. Okay, so here it is, Wednesday, the 16th of August. Hello. Yeah, this is my super busy week. Because when I did the last video, I think I was still over there in Abbotsford and I hadn't delivered yet to Rothschild. So, Monday after I delivered, then of course I went straight over to Northfield, Minnesota to pick up the cereal again. Had an afternoon pickup that delivered at 5 a.m. Wednesday morning, which of course was this morning. So, you know, busy, made it all the way there, had celebrated birthday dinner with my older son, Justin. Last night we got to go out to eat after I hit Cheyenne, and then delivered early this morning, 5 a.m. I parked right nearby that, so we could do the dinner and then I could still get over there to deliver. Not much sleep, however, but got that going, got that delivered, then I had to shoot straight up to Glen Rock, Wyoming to pick up the Lignite, going back to Rothschild, Wisconsin for a Friday delivery. And then now we're going to do the cereal again. There's a 2 p.m. pickup on Friday in Northfield, Minnesota for a 5 a.m. Sunday delivery back into Cheyenne. That'll get me back home. And then I'm going to take the rest of that afternoon off. I got some maintenance I got to do on the truck, some light issues, headlight issues, some fog light. I had to order some new fog lights because one of them the other day when I was in a work zone, something popped up and took my passenger side fog light completely out. Yeah, it's gone, baby. So I just ordered the cheaper version of the original OEM ones that were in there. So I've got to rewire all that together. So I've got stuff to do Sunday afternoon. Then I go pick up another load of the Lignite next Monday and bring that back up to Rothschild for next Wednesday's delivery. So that'll be the 23rd. So if I don't have anything booked past that point, but for the next week, I'm all booked solid, and this is a real busy week, but the good news is get some better money on the end of this week, which is good because now Elliot and I both have to pay for our annual plates again, the license plates, close to $1,500 a pop for each of us. Yeah. So I needed to rack up some decent money on the week so that when we have to take that out, it won't hurt quite as bad. What do you think? Okay, now on to some idiots and Ass-Wagons. When I was driving across Nebraska just yesterday, I guess this was, God, it's just all blending together. There was this asshat in a little minivan who kept, I passed him 3 times, he passed me 3 times. He'd get up around and get in front of me, and then he'd slow down to like 45. Finally got enough of it, and I finally remembered to save some of the video of this ass clown. Alright, look to the right there. That little minivan, I passed him 3 times. He's passed me 3 times. He slowed down in front of me 3 times. Now he slowed down again behind this FedEx truck that I got to pass, and I move over back into the right lane, and... Alright, here comes this idiot again. He's passed me, got in front of me, and slowed down drastically at least 3 times. There's no plate on the back of that car. He's obviously distracted or drunk or something. Alright, you saw him get behind the truck, then he cut off that car coming up behind him and slowed down again. What a jerk! Yeah, you see that car had to hit their brakes, and now he's moving over in front of that truck. He obviously is very distracted, and then all of a sudden decides, oh, I guess this is my exit, I'm going to get off here. He's getting off the exit. Good. Yeah, he took that exit when I was just about to start an episode of Drunker Texting. What do you think? Also, then right after that, driving along and I see a ton of smoke up ahead. I'm like, wow, something's on fire up there. Yeah, you see all the smoke billowing up ahead. I've been seeing it for quite a while. The key is it's really white smoke, which probably means it's just weeds or something, probably not some sort of a structure. Yeah, as we got real close to it, it looked like it was actually a controlled burn for a field where they had just let the weeds grow for a year or two, and they were just trying to burn it down to get it ready for probably next season. We'll do some zoom and slow-mo. Yeah, as we got closer, it looks more like a controlled burn. Hard to tell here, but it looked like an overgrown field that they were preparing for next season. Then as I'm on the western, very western part of Nebraska, almost into Wyoming, you got two trucks drag racing. They're both governed, obviously, dynamic transport, and the other one, which I assumed at the time was a UPS, and I was right. This had been going on for miles. Look at this. All right, you hear me blow my air horn. That had been after about 5 miles at least of this crap. And they're just drag racing. Oh, we're not going to give up. I'm not going to give it up. You don't give it up. Oh, no, we're just both not going to give it up. And we're going to let everybody else suffer because we're jerks. Well, finally, if you look in front of that dynamic transit truck, there's another truck in front of him that finally made him slow down. This guy right here, yep, major jerk. And, of course, then UPS right there, another major jerk. If it hadn't been for that North American, this would have gone on for miles and miles and miles. You think you want governed trucks, general public? You don't. This is what it will cause. Yeah, if it hadn't been for the fact of that moving truck finally in front of the dynamic transit forcing him to slow down, then the UPS could get by. But both of them were just being jerks. I kept telling them that over the CB, but they obviously didn't have theirs on. Hardly anybody runs a CB anymore. I do. I'm old school. What can I say? Then today, on my way up to Glen Rock, I just found this kind of interesting. You know, I've got the PrePass in my truck for the way stations, and most drivers do, but I'd never seen a vehicle out there with PrePass on it. This is obviously a truck that goes out and maintains all the well, what do they call it? It would be some sort of an RF radio-controlled thing that makes your PrePass go off. Probably has to go all over the country to maintain these things. I saw this truck go by me. Wasn't paying too much attention as he went by, and then, oh, hello, PrePass. Yeah, you don't see that every day. Obviously a maintenance vehicle. Something you don't think about until you see that. And you're like, well, yeah, obviously they've got to have some maintenance guys out there making sure all these things are up to snuff. Yeah. So, real busy week, but great to have Rusty back in the truck. That week of not having him in here, you know, it's just me and him out here all the time. It's just us. And so I get so used to having him here with me. And I'm still, when I'm looking for a place to park, I'm looking for the grass, you know, even though I don't have to do that. And I'm always calling out to him, hey, I'll be right back, Rusty. You know, it's just silly. But so nice to have him back. As you can tell, he was giving me the nose licks earlier. He's happy to be back too. And of course, he'll be coming up here right now. Well, thanks for tuning in. Glad to have Rusty back in the truck. Yeah, we missed you, buddy. Oh, I know. And I know a lot of you did too. But he's back, and hopefully he'll keep doing better. Like I say, we'll be back home Sunday, so if he's not doing good, I can leave him back at the house then if I need to. But hopefully everything will just keep going better, right? Oh, I know. Yes, I know. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram. Clutch Trucker on what used to be Twitter, now X, where I usually put some Rusty stuff. And let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, make sure you ring that bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out. Please like and comment. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. What we need is the faster workers. And what we need is for a fish to come along and bite your pecker off. Okay, we start down here. I got it down here. Come on. And there you go. See, he's even jumping up, acting more like the old Rusty. Feeling a lot better. All over them begging strips, baby. So, yeah, we just needed to get you to the vet and get you some medication for your arthritis. You're, after all, an older dog. So, yes, we did learn from the vet that 7 years is not across the board for all dogs. That dogs live 7 years to every one of ours. Depends on the size of the dog. Smaller dogs, it's more like 4 to 5. And it's the larger dogs that are more like the 7. So there you go. All right, Rusty. All over it, baby. Yum, yum, yum. Think you got it. One more look up here. Happy dog look. Come on, Rusty. It's been days. Look up here. Rusty.